Alright, it's time to get her in the garage. She's got to get in. 1, 2, 3, 4 muscle cars got to move. Let's do it. I have a helper. That is one useful mammal. Keep going. More throttle. Oh, okay. You're driving onto the porch. I guess that solves the whole, if I told you to drive off a bridge scenario. Interstellar. Yep, this is the best idea we've ever had. But if it works, it works. Absolutely not the right way to use a lawnmower, but whatever. It worked. The dart's out of the way. First, lift the door open. Ugh. Gonna have to do the mouse house recovery on this thing too. That is another day. Let's go get the ramble jambles. The fact that I just said ramble jambles really bothers me. Air compressor. Thank you. What a useful mammal. Well, Chief was airing that tire and that one decided to blow up. The other three are barely holding. We've got to we'll just change the truck. I'm gonna make a wide berth and then hopefully hard to port, hard to starboard, and then we'll be able to anchor the Rambler in port. You know, I don't like nautical terms. I was in the Army, not the Navy. You know, we're gonna take that damn hill. All right, we're taking the hill. My little Chiefers grows up so fast. Steering an AMC as we drive through the yard. This is one of our fondest memories, and he doesn't even know it yet. 30 years he's gonna look back on this like, that was a cool day, and I'm gonna be like, hell yeah, it was, wasn't it? Okay, well, we made it here. Our two tires are going flat again. That one that blew on him, it really blew, but it also blew the but it also blew the valve stem. Those things are shot. You guys are gonna love the wheels and tires we are putting on this. Unfortunately, the tires haven't arrived, or that would be happening. This is so sketchy. Sometimes you gotta get creative, you know what I mean? We are almost in the garage. We keep popping the breaker, but we're almost there. Well, how was that, Chief? The AMC is in the garage. And, unlike what it looks like a few days ago, it doesn't really smell terrible. And it's fairly clean. little rusty, but this is way better than what it was. Way better. Also, something I didn't realize, those back windows roll down. Chief showed me. Alrighty, well, we got the 3 queens out of the yard. Drove them a little bit today with the kiddo, so that we could get our AMC Rambler in the garage. So now we're going to do his first engine pull tomorrow, which is going to be pulling that Flathead 6 and 3-speed manual and getting it ready for our LS swap.
I am surely the last of our kind. Without
Jump out! A lot of branches. Hard to illustrate the, we gotta drag them all out with a chain. This is gonna delay our motor pulling. What a useful mammal. Legendary Colorado. 2-wheel drive, you're in bed. Okay, it's gonna roll, isn't it? Might need a longer chain. Hang on, let's try it. No, we need 4-wheel drive. There. Alright. Try this on 4-wheel. You think it's gonna roll, or you think it's gonna go with us? Oh! Okay, it's gonna roll. We gotta hook the chain up in a different spot. We're gonna have to hook the chain up in a different spot. Good times. I'm a lumberjack now. Well, this is really gonna eat into the whole engine pulling today. Ow! Ow! I'm gonna have to cut all this down. Have it on. Get up here. Jump up. Jump up here. Let me show you. We gotta pull this motor. Have it on. Have it on. Get on up there. We gotta. You gotta know what we're doing too. Jump up. Okay. You know the dog's not gonna be particularly helpful. Get up here. Yes. You gotta pay attention. Pull that motor mount bolt. Yeah, right there. Pull that. No, that's my Gatorade. All right. Flathead 6-cylinder. Never pulled one. Cheapers, first thing we're going to do on this, we're going to get everything hooked from the motor. We're going to get it all disconnected. So these wires, these hoses, we're going to pull this radiator. If there's remnants of exhaust, we're going to pull that. See the shifter linkage, bud?
Yep.
We got to get that out of here. See these hoses right here? They go to the heater core. That's for the heater. We're just going to cut them. So those aren't reusable. However, if you wanted to save them, you'd have to pull them off the motor. So all of this stuff, we're going to pull. Then you see this? That's the motor mount. There's one on the other side. We're going to pull that and we'll yank this sucker out of here. Yep. Questions? Let's rock it out. 9/16 starter nut. Crazy. Heavy duty. Yep. Fun doing this in the dark. At least we didn't put the car too far into the garage, but you know, sun's gonna be down soon. This thing's rechargeable. We can charge it on the generator. Height solution crate. A lift kit, if you will. Well, buddy, normally I'd tell you to drain the coolant hoses and stuff, but I figured that was empty because it's just mouse nest on the top of the radiator. But apparently that radiator does still have a little coolant in it. And so did the heater core, which is cool, but now we'll get this copper radiator out. It's hot. We still have no power. I, you know, showed him how to do it the old way with the ratchet and cheater or breaker bar, but in the interest of time, I'm gonna let him cheat. Removing the mechanical clutch fan. Actually, it's not a clutch fan, it's just a mechanical fan. Gentle. Ow. Alright, got it? I'm going to put it over that tire. Go to the toolbox, get another extension. It's getting a little hard to see. His first engine pull will be memorable. No power. Line it up. You gotta hold the string. That might be it. Is that it? Still coming out? Still coming out? You got it?
Yeah, I got my nut off.
Okay. Try to pull the cable. That's the speedometer cable. Was it good? Okay, get it from here. We'll do that. Is that hard enough? You're out. You're out. Yeah, we should have done this first, but so right now. At least it's light.
Yep.
Now if it stops moving, that's when you have to start paying attention. But every once in a while, kind of wiggle it, make sure she's all still loose, we're not bound up. And then every once in a while stop, go to the other side, check that out. Make sure you got all your wires, hoses loose, so go check it out. Anything hanging, you want to make sure that you're not, ripping stuff out.
Yeah,
Linkage over here is good. Nothing's good? Everything's good?
Yep.
Well, this is like the smoothest engine pull ever then. Alright. Keep her going. Shake and bake. Alright, go check the other side, make sure we're not, I believe we're clear, but...
Yeah, we are.
Alright, let's keep going. Okay, go up a little. Any more?
A little bit. Yeah, right there.
Alright. Send her out, and then I'm probably going to have to grab... Wow, that is a huge transmission. I will probably have to grab that tail shaft and swing it up over. Or we lower the car. Well, no, we can't lower the car. It's the tires. and hopefully we clear the damn garage. Keep going. First flathead pull. Still have no power. You're gonna remember this forever. You ready?
Yep.
How are we looking? Power, not good apparently. Not good? Were you lifting when I was doing that?
No, because it's too far away. Right, now I'm ready.
Now you're ready?
Yes.
Just making sure you're ready. You ready?
Yep.
Don't get your hands under it. Ready?
Hold on.
What's happening?
This thing's in that way.
Yeah, so can you lift it? Only you'll lift when I pull.
Yep.
Are you ready? You ready?
Yep. Oh.
Okay, so whenever this comes loose, it's probably going to flop a little. But so far, we have not done any damage to the car.
Surprisingly. Ugh.
Well, I didn't count on the tail shaft being 9 feet long. That's crazy. Alright. We're basically done. Let's get it out of here without destroying the car.
I think it is always beautifully straight.
Okay, go. Go! While we're lowering the car, that'll help us get our tail shaft over. But amazingly, we've done no damage. That is a long tail shaft. Grab a tire. Just a tire. Like underneath the oil pan. Move it under the oil pan of the engine. No, don't put your head or anything under there.
That?
That might work.
Might not go. Stop.
Really good. Looks perfect to me. First engine pull. What do you think? Liked it?
Yeah.
Hello, flathead. Sorry about your luck. And our engine bay does actually look pretty good. Little surface rust here and there, but nothing crazy. The battery tray is the worst part of the whole thing, and that's going in the trunk. Alright, Flathead 6, the last American flathead. And a ridiculously long 3-speed, and some of my garage insulation. Engine block coffee table. At least it will live on and not get scrapped. I like it. I like it a lot. We're finishing up here. Massive mouse nest inside the bell housing. That's terrible. 3-speed on the tree, pretty terrible. Klutz saw better days 50 years ago. We're done. The dog's excited that I'm home. We're gonna clean up that hood and everything before we get it back on. I found an emblem on eBay. There's some dents. Got this engine out earlier today. So, just a recap for the weekend. Motor is out. Last mouse nest, I think, has been found. The ridiculously shaped transmission is out. The engine bay's not looking bad, except for that battery tray. Interior, hang on, let me do the smell test. Not perfect. way better than it was. So we obviously got some floor work repair there, some repair here, a little bit more repair there. That side actually holds water. I need to clean up the metal and everything. I accidentally sealed the trunk. That'll be fun. But compared to where this car was a week ago, still got to get this lift up. Compared to where this was a week ago, we are in much better shape. Also, these back windows roll down. It's like they thought they were making a four-door and then they stopped and said, no, it's un-American. That's for the next video. Now, for my LS motor mounts, I got the old ones in here still, but regardless, it looks like those are going to fit the frame rails nicely. And then this one bolts on the motor mount, and I set it in. So that'll be stuff we work on after we get some proper tires on here, wheel this out, spray all this down. But yeah, overall good weekend. Also, I guess I forgot to say, I have power back. It's a little you know, but it's electricity. 2 days without it in August, not so fun. And not only did we, get the car in the garage and get to do all this, I got to do it with my kid, which was really fun. And he got to do his first engine pull. And it's going to be memorable. Why? Because we did it with no electricity. I mean, we used every flashlight we had. So, he's going to remember that one. And it was fun. And he learned a lot. And, this is a cool project. So, I'm glad I got to work on it with him. Anyway, thanks for watching. Appreciate everybody's likes, comments, subscriptions, all of that. If you haven't liked and subscribed, please do so. It really helps the channel. Oh, it sounds like a pre-recorded statement when you say that, but it is true. Have a good day, everyone.